Many of you know that I've traveled a lot. I've actually had the blessing of being in 26 different countries. It's awesome. And I always have students ask me, how many languages do you speak? Well, I really only speak one fluently. Like, I just speak English. I can get around in Spanish. I've traveled around many Spanish speaking countries, but I'm not fluent by any means. And so the reason I bring this up is because it has a lot to do with how you guys will be tempted to answer us on the unit circle. So if I walk up to someone in Ecuador and I say, ¿Dónde están los baños? And they answer me back, where are the bathrooms? I I would be confused. I would probably ask them again, no, ¿Dónde están los baños? Because I would be expecting like an over there or a back here or we don't have any. But if I say ¿Dónde están los baños? And they say, where are the bathrooms? They haven't answered my question. They've just translated it, beautifully mind you, to another language. Maybe they just want to practice another language. So a lot of you will be tempted to do that when we start asking you questions about the unit circle. For example, we'll say, what's the sine of pi over 6? And you'll say 30 degrees. What you're really doing is just translating my question into another language, because I asked you in radians and you're not really giving me an answer to my question. You're just translating it to an angle. So if I'm asking you what's the sine of pi over 6, I'm asking you what's the height of a triangle that has a 60-degree angle from the origin. What's the sine? What's the vertical height? So if your answer is 30 degrees, all you're telling me is that pi over 6 in radians is 30 degrees in degrees, but you're not giving me the answer to the question. So just be mindful of that. Whenever you see sine, cosine, or now you see tangent, those are values, not angles in degrees or angles in radians. Ciao, adios, goodbye.